Good morning. This is Deacon Bill of Christ Church Episcopal in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the last week in the series of Knowing Jesus in a New Way. We give thanks to the Godly Play Foundation for allowing us to use these stories and share the accounts with these lessons to our church family. This week is entitled Known by the Holy Spirit. Throughout these past 7 weeks, we have learned that the season of Easter extends the experience of Easter Sunday, but it prepares us also for the coming of the mystery of Pentecost, which is today. It is a time when the disciples and others began to know Jesus in a new way. He is neither simply human nor simply spiritual. He is completely both in a way that is anything but simple. Jesus' appearances have fascinated people from the disciples to the present. And what did they experience? Clearly, it was something powerful. Paul was an opponent to the followers of the way, yet his experience of Jesus after the resurrection completely changed his life. It turned him around and towards what he would later be called a Christian. Our focus here continues to be on Jesus' followers as they experience the fearful wonder and astonishment of this transition time. It was a vast adjustment to learn how to know Jesus in a new way. Furthermore, in all the appearances, there is at least an implied call to mission. The disciples were commissioned, just as we are, to spread the good news of the reality they experienced during the transition and in the Pentecost. So let's go to the story. Finally, it was the day of Pentecost, or Shavuot, as it is known in Hebrew. It was a time of greening and blooming in the spring. The grain was ripe in the fields. The streets of Jerusalem were full from all over the Roman Empire going to the temple to remember the legendary 50 days between the Passover and when God gave Moses the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. The disciples remained in their room, a place some say was the very room where they shared the Last Supper with Jesus. They talked quietly and prayed. Suddenly, they heard the sound of a mighty wind. It filled the whole house. Bits of fire began to dance around each one. The Holy Spirit had come at last. Even their tongues felt on fire. In their joy, they rushed out into the streets to tell everyone. The people, passing by on their way to the temple, thought they were crazy. Maybe they had drunk too much wine. Still, what they said was understood by all, no matter what language they spoke. Peter stepped into this chaos with a confidence and calm that the disciples had never seen before. These people are not drunk like you think. After all, it is only morning. What has happened is what the prophet Joel wrote about. He said that God will pour out God's Spirit on us so that our sons and daughters will prophesy. The young will see visions and the old will dream dreams. This is what just happened. Many passed on by to keep their great traditions and live good lives. Others listened and became baptized. So this is why the color of Pentecost is red. It is the color of great joy and of fire. Somewhere, the dove that had descended from the heaven at Jesus' baptism must have been smiling to see all of this. What was happening was like a baptism, but not one with water. This was a baptism with fire. Amen. Now I wonder if there's anything in your house that is red that you can put beside this picture to help tell us more about this part of the story. Is there something that just calls to you and seems like it needs to be there? Look around and see. You may need your parents to help you lift something down. Send me a text to christchurchtulsa.org and share with me what you found. I've really enjoyed our time together over these past 7 weeks, and I thank you for the pictures and the stories you sent. I will see you at church soon. God bless you all.